Third game, Fan Zhendong to serve, last all.
Fan Zhendong will start it off best of 5, love all. Ooh, a generous start here for Fan Zhendong. Welcome to China, he says. Huangling. Hope you enjoy the spicy hot pot and that first point of this match. Subtle flick, but well prepared on the other side. Fan Zhendong quick to recover, move wide. The way he turns over that shot, Yi Sang-soo doesn't leave much clue as to what's to come. Looks like it's going to be a short ball and then just the opposite. Ooh, side spin comes in, some residual left on it. Yi Sang-soo covers the middle with an abbreviated seatbelt shot there, just leaning onto that right heel. Weight onto the left foot. In this game of hot potato, it's stolen. Fan Zhendong inside. Looking for the opening attack. Adjusts. Comes around the corner. Keep your eyes on the quads. Tough not to, really.
Three, two.
Looking for the opportunity. Yi Sang-soo. Touch shot on the receive as Fan Zhendong dries his hand, but the follow-up attack, Yi Sang-soo will take those chances throughout. Little ambitious, yes, but he has to be. A lot of inner dialogue or monologue, you could say.
3-3.
And the step around, the fighting spirit of Yi Sang-soo. Off the table, one of the most gentle guys you'll ever meet. On the table, not the type of guy you want to meet. When you think about who Fan Zhendong could have drawn here, out of all the players, how many have ever beaten him?
Left. 3-3.
Oh man, ambitious opening move here. Fan Zhendong with a full arm stroke from inside the table. His right foot nearly kicked the base of the table to even make that shot, to even attempt it, and still Yi Sang-soo brings it back.
4-4.
Tied right back up in the touch play. If you're just joining us and you didn't see Fan Zhendong, when he was 16 years old, he was taking titles. Had a lot of power, but the touch game over the last 8 years or so has developed quite a lot. And the flick, it's not just the flick, it's how quickly he gets in position, follows his serve right off the bounce. As soon as it hits the racket, he's already making his move. Oh, that slow-mo is perfection. And a nice handcuffing serve, pinning Yi Sang-soo in that backhand corner. It's a game of rock, paper, scissors on the serve because you don't know exactly what the receiver's thinking. But with the long serve like that, there's a bit of a guess that he wants to come in.
4-7.
Facial story here, Yi Sang-soo recognizing that he had a good opportunity there. And he can't afford to let it slip. 4 serving 7. The blast of the forehand, the bomba. Fan Zhendong opening up the opportunity. Touch play. Tough flick with the backhand. Very wristy backhand, but the placement gets Yi Sang-soo in the middle of the body and having to back up. Remember, Fan Zhendong has a lot of pressure on him in this event. Needs a good event.
9-4.
Tight serve to the forehand side. What appeared to be side and topspin. Yi Sang-soo giving back. As a receiver, when topspin comes in, it's very difficult to push back. Typically want to open up when you can. And despite a strong opening, Fan Zhendong had the answer waiting on the other side. Lee Sang-soo with an explosion, and Fan Zhendong quickly capturing, wins 7 of the last 8 points. And continues a little fortune off the net here. Fan Zhendong takes the first game 1-0. A man on a mission in condition has started this with the tone that he wants, despite the fact that it was the first serve given to the opponent. It's a little hydration and domination to go with the conversation, the twist, as Fan Zhendong leads 1-0 in this battle. Game 2 after this. Pumpkin, chia, hemp, there are so many seeds, but look at these 8. Wang Chuqin at the top of the food chain here with Liang Jingquin just behind him. Number 3 seed, so not world ranking, but seeding is Fan Zhendong. Felix Lebrun, world number 5 in the 4th spot. Hugo Calderano, the thrill from Brazil, in 5. Silent Assassin, Lin Winru, number 6. The Dark Knight with a fresh haircut, you'll see later on, number 7. And number 8 you saw on screen. No need for me to tell you. So as the players dry off here, finish the towel business, full shower towel, dry the racket, clean the top sheet of rubber. They get ready for game 2. What changes will we see from Lee Sang-soo? Well, some will be needed, no doubt about it. Backhand inside the table, long serves.
Lee Sang-soo to serve, last all.
So it's game number 2 and Lee Sang-soo down 0-1 to start it off. And the short stroke forehand wing here from Lee Sang-soo, but the ball keeps coming back with interest. Touch play, nice soft behind the net. But never really letting go of the grip there. When I say grip, I mean control. Fan Zhendong in the open rally, very versatile. You have to wonder, Fan Zhendong, silver medal in the Olympic Games last time around, and won't be world number 1 this time. Oh man, no matter what, he keeps coming back. Fan Zhendong with the racket high after this counterattack. Racket head straight up, just keeps it in play. That one there. Love the facial expression on Lee Sang-soo, of course. Not feeling the best after that moment. And it will. On the table, still in play. It's not the first time we've seen Fan Zhendong deal with the shot. Viral clips of him missing balls in a similar situation. It's not easy to play. He waited patiently, could have hit it over the barriers to the wide backhand, but waited and played it back as Lee Sang-soo went the other way. Ooh, regifting. Never a good time, although the first point of the match better than others, you could say. They both had their generous moments now. Between the commentator's booth and the table right now, half of Team China is sitting on couches watching. Take a look here. And the ball hits the edge of the racket. It comes up with heavy backspin. He turns the racket around because he no longer needs spin on it and has the whole court open, just out of reach. Wang Hao recognizing it wasn't nearly as easy as it looked.
7 love.
Table tennis fans, if you're avid watchers, know why Chinese players will turn the racket around when the ball's high. Typically on a Chinese racket, they have the spongier, springier rubber on the backhand side. Catapults the ball for speed, as opposed to the spin from the tacky forehand. Speaking of spin, my goodness, Fan Zhendong not letting Lee Sang-soo up for air right now. 16 of the last 16 points. Sharing is caring. Fan Zhendong right now. Still not caring. Giving 0 points to the opponent. 0 Ps, as you could say. Under the table, shallow spin should cause some problems for most players. Lee Sang-soo doing right. And we have an opportunity, a bagel on the counter right now with the tickets still up for grabs. Who's going to call it? Mercy points? It's been a thing of the past, it seems. And it is a bagel. Buttered up cream cheese on top. A 2-0 start here. Fan Zhendong, carb overload for the opponents. This is a solid start from the world number 4, the 3rd seed. Xiaopang, Dongge, Fan Zhendong in incredible form right now. Hasn't dropped a point in quite some time. My goodness. Game number 3 to follow. We'll see if Lee Sang-soo can do what he did in Frankfurt. But not much time left. Stick around. Game 3 to follow. Little look at the fans here after we took a look at some of the places that Fan Zhendong has played. More backhand than forehand in terms of where he's putting it for the opponent. After all, when you think best backhand in the world, for quite some time, Fan Zhendong has been one of the first names that comes to mind.
3rd game. Fan Zhendong to serve. Love all.
Explosive power, he's got the feeling right now. Quick reactions, short strokes, everything he needs. And the serves to start off game 3.
1 love.
Continuing his streak after 11 straight points in game number 2. Well, more than that, looking at the game before. Rocket backhand behind the table. Only a handful of players can consistently cause this much of a threat from that far behind the table with the backhand. What do you do to bother a player in a moment like this? Timeout? Well, that's basically it. Call for a conversation partner to figure out a way to bother Fan Zhendong. Shallow spin doesn't do it. Ripping backhand. Lee Sang-soo's a powerhouse, a cannon on the backhand. So after Coach Kim had his conversation with Lee Sang-soo, what can it be? Parallel backhand, mixing it up on the serve a bit, simple backhand serve. And still the look of surprise, Lee Sang-soo playing that quality for the opening attack. And it comes right back, baseline. Serve success here, nearly 87% for Fan Zhendong compared to 13.3 on the other side.
5 love.
But with the score like this, remember, serve success means points that you won on your serve. Therefore, if you served the point and won the point. But how many points has Lee Sang-soo won? He's won 4 points total this match so far. There's one, the edge placement.
5.
First one in a long time. I'd be curious to know how many points in a row that is now for Fan Zhendong. Long serve. Fan Zhendong won't let it bother him. Wang Hao neither. Crowd laughing at the Queen of Hearts' face. Not in the ding-ding sense, but in the animated Alice in Wonderland sense. 2 in a row here for Lee Sang-soo. It's been some time.
Let Lee make sure to do it high enough. 2,
Clear
5.
warning from Akram Benatia. Service toss 16 centimeters or higher out of the palm of the hand.
5, 3.
The way things had been going before this, the fact that Lee Sang-soo has been able to win so many points here, this is a great ratio for him, a good exchange rate in this moment. Still 2 points up. Fan Zhendong, the 3rd seed. Pulls that right leg back. Even when he's jammed, Fan Zhendong is able to make quite a threatening shot. Such a dance, regaining balance. How table tennis players have to constantly reset. Oh, a trick of his own. Pulls the right leg back. Lee Sang-soo to the wide forehand, sends it out of reach. Slow spin to the middle. Recovery right to the line, side and top spin. That cool headbang moment there. Backhand serves once again. They've worked out well percentage-wise.
Four, 7.
And even though Fan Zhendong wins this point, I love the fact that Lee Sang-soo can play that serve so unpredictably long to the backhand. First time we'd seen it played there. Similar delivery.
Seven, 5.
And just like the time before, a little bit different in the delivery, but similar placement. Right to the baseline, more central than backhand, or at least the one compared to the one before. Out of the second towel break here, just that one bead on one side and one bead on the other side of the neck of Fan Zhendong. Dries off and gets ready. A 2-point lead, closer than he would have wanted. Closer than it had been in a long, long time. The highest score yet for Lee Sang-soo.
7, 5.
Touch
7,
play.
6.
Half long. Again, a short push. In some senses, isn't nearly as effective as a half-long push, depending on where the opponent is in that moment, unless it's catching them out of position. But 6 of the last 8 here for Lee Sang-soo. And this is what happens when a short receive is quickly identified. This is a defense mechanism to get there quickly and then the offense to follow. The footwork prepares you, the forehand, if he can get there, he can reach it. He can almost always have an aggressive answer. Ooh.
7, 8.
Sang-soo moving back into the table quickly, adding an element of pressure to Fan Zhendong. Ripping right there to the middle. Seatbelt shot from the deep backhand corner. 1-point game. Oh, surprise, surprise, out of nowhere, the forehand flick. Got real quiet in this arena real quick. And now the support comes out. Fan Zhendong, the hottest seat he's been in some time. We've seen players come back from being beaten 11-0 to win the next game and even move on to win the match. Still a long way to go for Lee Sang-soo. Speaking of long stroke here as he leaps forward, lunges, and drags the forehand behind. A brush of the ball to go for placement. Footwork, step around in the deep corner. Only a shield comes up on the other side. Lee Sang-soo's already moved on to the next point in his head. Can't change the past. Doesn't celebrate it because he knows that a lot of pressure lies ahead.
9-9.
Tied up here at 9 points apiece. The third towel break. The last two serve combination will come back to Lee Sang-soo. Oh, the parallel backhand and the follow-up cross-court. 1 game point earned. Shallow to the forehand side, low enough. Foot lifted, side spin added. Game point, Lee Sang-soo. Oh, sneaky. Inside the table, brushes it past, dries the hand to get ready for the alternating serves here. Similar placement to the time before, except a little bit wider to the forehand. Zhendong still steps around to get that backhand opening in. Now deuce. Alternating serves until one player has a 2-point lead. Fans reminded not to flash. Keep the lights off on their cameras, cell phones. Oh my! Burning a hole, smoking out here. This ball was a trace of light, and that is it. Speed comes in. Lee Sang-soo, racket high, counters back. Zhendong right there through, creating a whole new armpit for Lee Sang-soo. Look at this one. Might have to talk to a tailor after that. Match point, Zhendong. But it's not over yet. Lee Sang-soo keeping hopes alive as he drives it to the deep corner. Interesting. Cheers of caution. Unusual from the crowd. Some reminders for him to believe in himself. Second deuce point. And game point once again, second time here for Lee Sang-soo. The placement, jamming him deep, hitting it into that elbow. It's a fine balance because Zhendong's backhand is strong. It's been all backhand serve since the timeout. Good look at that deep corner.
12.
Arcing shot. Wry smile there, Lee Sang-soo. As if to say, I have to laugh this off. Not much can be done. It's funny, the facial structure of Lee Sang-soo, you can imagine being a wonderful grandpa. That said, the charm, the fighting spirit, big brother for the Korean team continues to go back and forth, toe-to-toe. It's fourth towel break. Right back. Too strong the backhand. Zhendong sets up another match point in the open rally. Few can do what Zhendong has done time and time again throughout this match. Remember, Lee Sang-soo's playing the best game of this match so far. The pressure in this rally, plays the backhand, gets a more passive shot, and he has time to reset in a backhand like the forehand of many pros. Zhendong closes the door, 3-0, and an incredible game number 3 here after the first 2 games. Lee Sang-soo put up the good fight, and Zhendong handles the pressure cooker that he can open the top 2 now. And the rice has been cooked. But a finish here for Lee Sang-soo, revenge for Zhendong from Frankfurt just at the end of last year, 15-1.